Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Four-star running back Braylen Russell set to make his college decision tomorrow night. He's going to choose between Tennessee, Arkansas, and South Carolina. We're actually going to cover that live right here on the channel. We'll be live at 7 p.m. Eastern time, breaking down the commitment, the recruitment, all the way up to the decision live on air. So make sure you come tune in for that. Now, South Carolina mentioned there as he makes the decision, but this thing has been a Tennessee Arkansas battle for quite some time. Arkansas at one point landed the commitment of the four-star running back. He's an in-state kid. He's an Arkansas kid, but he ended up pulling back on that. He decommitted, reopened his recruitment. Tennessee kind of slid in there, and a lot of people felt that Tennessee was out front. Now, some of you guys asked me, they're like, why do you think that you know this? You say yourself you're not an expert or an insider, and I'm not, man. I'm a fan just like you guys, but I spend hours upon hours digging and scouring the internet, flooding through all the message board posts, whether it be on 247 Sports, VolQuest, trying to get the information together to form my opinion. And that's what I come on my channel to do, is give my opinion. So why do I think Tennessee was leading? Well, for a long time, Austin Price, Matt Ray over at VolQuest said this thing's a coin toss, but feels like Tennessee is in the lead. You can go back to Chad Simmons from On3.com. The Simmons Scoop on May the 25th said the former Arkansas commit is still considering the Razorbacks, and he is a top target for Sam Pittman. But I continue to hear the most about the Vols. Texas A&M is hanging around as well, but this one looks to be shaping up as a battle between Arkansas and Tennessee. Goes on to talk about his commitment date. It says it looks like Tennessee is in a position to be the last to see Russell before he makes that decision. He took the official visit towards the end of June, but where things really start to get interesting, again, I take all this information, I give it to you guys, we talk about it, we give our opinions on it. I feel like Tennessee was very much in this thing and maybe leading for Braylen Russell. So what changed? Because yesterday, Steve Wiltfong of 247 Sports puts in the crystal ball, and it is in the last hour leading up to the decision. So what do we think that means? Well, it's spoiler alert. I'm having conversations saying, well, do we go ahead and cancel the live stream? But it got interesting. It got interesting because Steve Wiltfong put in the crystal ball, and I don't even think it lasted an hour until that crystal ball was deleted. So we're going to get into that and talk about that. Talk about Braylen Russell. Is Tennessee still in this thing? But as always, guys, do me a favor and smash that thumbs up just below the video. It is quick, free, and easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. As I said just a moment ago, not an expert, not an insider. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. We get all the information from all the different sources. We bring it here, and we talk about it with you. We don't talk at you. So if you like the content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Again, going to be live tomorrow night covering the live commitment from Braylen Russell at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But got a fun bonus show coming up for you guys. It's going to be tomorrow, early afternoon, morning top time. Be looking. I've got to confirm On3's JD Piquel has agreed to come on the show and talk a little Tennessee football. So it should be a fun show. Waiting on him to confirm the time, and then I will let you guys know. But have that bell rung for notifications. You're not going to miss that one. It should be a good time. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about Braylen Russell. 6'1", 225 pounds. Again, an Arkansas kid. The On3 industry rankings show him as a top 5 player coming out of the state of Arkansas. How much does that factor into his decision? How much does Braylen Russell want to stay home? But again, 225 is not accurate. Matt Ray from VolQuest, when he was on the show, confirmed that when Braylen Russell was in town for a visit, he's pushing 250, and that is massive. That is huge for an SEC running back, but he still has sufficient speed. He still has the athleticism. He's kind of a freak of nature. You say 6'1", 250. Oh, that's too big to play running back in the SEC. No, he's ideal size, athleticism. You know, we talked about Peyton Lewis, current Tennessee commit. Coach Mack calls him, you got the opportunity to come here and be thunder and lightning, a dynamic duo for this Tennessee football team. And that's something Braylen Russell talked about coming off of his visit. Spent a lot of time with Peyton Lewis. He spent some time with Dylan Sampson as well. But again, he's got the athleticism. He's got sufficient speed to play in the SEC. 11.47 in the 100 meters as a sophomore on the track in April of 2022. As a sophomore on the football field, averaged 102.5 yards from scrimmage per game. And then last season as a junior, he had almost 1,700 yards on the ground, 26 touchdowns, 6.8 yards per carry. He also caught 22 passes for 224 yards and a touchdown, averaging 155 yards from scrimmage as a junior. Went 9-3, reached the Arkansas 6A state semifinal. So again, Arkansas kid at one point committed to Arkansas, decommitted. How much does that factor in? And again, Boogie, why do you act like you know what you're talking about? Well, because I follow the people that know what they're talking about, and then I bring it here and we discuss it. And Austin Price, Matt Ray, Chad Simmons, Steve Wiltfong, everybody has said Tennessee was out front in this thing. But as we say all the time, recruiting is fluid. Recruiting changes. Just because you feel like a team is leading, there's the highs and the lows and the emotions. And these kids, as I said, pretty regularly now, they're trying to make the best decision for themselves and for their family. Now, where it got interesting again yesterday, Steve Wiltfong puts in the crystal ball, as we call it, a spoiler. It's not your prediction of where this kid is going to end up. I think the way that you really dial it in and lock it in, stop allowing these guys to change their picks. When you put in a crystal ball, I think that crystal ball needs to stay there. Don't let them change it. Don't let them move it. Don't let them change teams. But Steve Wiltfong puts in the crystal ball, predicting Braylen Russell to Arkansas. So we are all deflated. We all think it is over. But then it's interesting because within an hour, the crystal ball is deleted. Now, why would that happen? I've read everybody's posts and comments on the message boards. I've seen some stuff on Facebook from you guys talking about it. Why would he delete that crystal ball? Some people right out of the gate say, well, because the kid got mad. Braylen Russell got pissed. He wants to protect his decision. Is that the case? Because I sure haven't seen Steve Wiltfong care about that in the past. We saw this with Ronan O'Connell. The morning of the decision, the crystal ball comes in for Ronan O'Connell to Clemson. And then guess what? Once Wiltfong does it, everybody does it because they want that accuracy. They want that legitimacy. They want that, I don't know if it's internet cred, whatever you want to call it. Steve Wiltfong is one of the best in the business. He's great at what he does. I just don't like the crystal ball predictions. The interesting thing, after it comes down, after he removes the crystal ball, again, I want to know why. You guys tell me why. Put in the comment section. Is it because the kid was upset? Because that's never seemed to stop Steve Wiltfong in the past. Is it because information changed? Does he feel like he had bad information and the recruitment is still open? Again, a couple of guys I trust when it comes to covering recruiting is Austin Price and Matt Ray. They both kind of think this thing is still open. It's not over. He's trying to protect the decision. So right after that gets taken down, the crystal ball gets removed. This pops up on Twitter. Braylen Russell tagging Coach Jerry Mack, Coach Heupel, Vol football, Tennessee, ? Orange. Is he trying to build a little mystery around this thing after the crystal ball came in? But I think it's also interesting that Steve Wiltfong put out an article right around the same time that the crystal ball went in, and it was called Braylen Russell Previews This Weekend's Commitment. So he had talked to Braylen Russell. Now, he asked him about Arkansas. You guys can analyze these quotes. Here's from Braylen Russell. He says, Arkansas, it's home. They never gave up on me when I decommitted. Some people would be like, he's decommitted, go on to the next person, but they showed me I'm a priority and I could be the guy out there. The head coach is really down to earth. He'll do anything for you, just someone I want to be around the next 3 to 4 years. Says my official visit, when I went, they really showed me I can be that guy. They have running backs that look like me in the room. When they showed me and my family all the love, it showed me I can be a guy at South Carolina as well. So that's quotes on Arkansas, a quick little quote on South Carolina. And then when it comes to Tennessee, says I've been down there like 5 or 6 times. They really caught my eye. What really caught my eye was being around all the coaches, hanging around Dylan Sampson and all of them as well. I got to hang out with the players. I got a feel for what it's like down there, finding somewhere you can play football and also have a family. It's home away from home. So those are the quotes going into decision day. Again, we will be covering it live on air right here, 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Again, keep your eye on the channel. JD Piquel is going to be in the house for about 30 minutes. We're going to break down everything you want to know about Tennessee football. But I want to hear from you guys. Jump into the comment section. Braylen Russell, is it over? Is this staff going to fail to close on another one? Are you starting to get concerned about the failures of this coaching staff to close on some of these big-time recruits? Look, it happens. But I want to hear from you guys, so jump into the comment section. As always, make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the merch, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Also, shout out to all the new members of the channel. I appreciate you guys. If you want to be a part of that, hit the join button down below for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month. You're supporting me being able to do this channel full-time as a career. I am grateful for that. I appreciate your support. You get custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, fan call-in shows, all kinds of fun perks and benefits. But if not, that's fine. Smash the thumbs up because that is quick, free, and easy. Jump into the comment section. Let's talk some Tennessee football because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big orange.